Good morning. Happy Friday. A little chilly, a little overcast. But it's still got that spring smell. Still got them birds chirping. I'm digging it. Kind of a quick little workout this morning. And then straight into some strongman / high rocks training with some real heavy farmer's carry. At least to try. I didn't do a whole lot. I didn't do like rounds or anything. I just tried one. And then bunch of sled push with Brian and Krista for both high rocks and strongman, who I'm starting to shiver a little bit. So good workout this morning. A couple things that I was thinking about, wanted to say. We have banks, basically. We have like bank accounts for our discipline and for our confidence. And anytime we do something we know we shouldn't be doing, or sacrifice discipline or confidence, or trying to think of the right way to say it, but basically anytime we do something we know we shouldn't be doing, we're spending our discipline money, we're spending our confidence money, right? So that's less that we have. And anytime there's something that we know we should be doing but we aren't doing it, same thing. We're not investing into that account, into that discipline account or confidence account. Does that kind of make sense? Something to think about anyway. But I also wanted to ask you guys, are you prepared? Are you prepared for the blessings, for the opportunities, for winning? Are you prepared for it? All those blessings and opportunities coming your way from the work you've been putting in. Are you prepared? And are you prepared to keep going once you have those blessings? Are you prepared to keep doing the things that have gotten you to that point once you get there? So, a little bit of Thoughtful Friday there for you. It's going to be a rocking day. Stay on point. Keep going. Do the things you know you should be doing. I love you guys. Also, if you guys are out there working out, make it worth it. Get yourself some post-workout nutrition. Okay? I use a rapid assimilation protein and a high glycemic carbohydrate. First form Formula 1. A couple of scoops gives me about 40 grams of protein. Not only does that help me hit my protein goal for the day, but it also helps preserve the lean muscle tissue and digest quickly to get to my muscles and start repairing the tears that I created during my workout, the muscle tears. And along with that, the high glycemic carbohydrate, I use first form ignition, that's going to blunt the cortisol and stop the muscle breakdown process as soon as possible to allow the protein to get to my muscles. So use those two together. It's like a superhero and a sidekick, can get me in recovery as soon as possible. Not only is it going to help repair the muscles, but it's also going to replenish your muscle energy, basically, your glycogen stores, so that you can get back in the gym tomorrow and keep chasing those goals. So, got chilly out. So, keep at it, guys. I love you. Do what you need to do. Get your recovery in. And let's get prepared for the blessings, the opportunities, the wonderful things coming our way for the work we put in. And then let's get prepared to keep going and to keep pushing so that we can get more and get farther. I love you guys. Happy Friday.
doing some work for my business, and I'm going over my contact list, and I'm actually part of the boot camp, and we're on day 8 of boot camp. It's kind of like 75 hard for my business. Anyway, and that's a loud child. It's like he knew I was getting on the phone. Anyway, but I keep going through, like, I'm chilly, and then I'm warm, and then I'm chilly, and then I'm warm. I got the sunshine coming through the window. But anyway, and my thermostat is set on 68 right now. It made me think, like, what do you guys set your thermostat on? Like, in the winter time, like, maybe it's just me, but I will not set my temperature above 70. Like, the highest I'll go is 70, but it's usually 68, a steady 68 in the winter time. And then in the summertime, I will not go colder than like 73. Like, it's usually 73, just because I like want to save money or whatever, you know what I mean? What do you set your temperature at winter and summer?
You're covered in coffee grounds. Don't stay awake too long. Don't go in bed. Makeup's not easy for your head. Where's that shaker go? Where's this go? This.
Good morning. Happy Saturday. It is an absolutely gorgeous morning out right now. I know I say that a lot, but dude, it is just amazing out here right now, and I love it. It's got to be like my favorite time of day or something. But the sun is shining, birds are chirping, and it just gives you that feeling of like having a nice cup of coffee out on your patio, you know, just hanging out with your wife or your best friend, or you know. Anyway, for me, that's both the same thing, my best friend and my wife. Anyway, good workout this morning. Had basically, it was almost a full high rocks it just took out some runs and plus or minus 10 meters on some of the movements. So it was a really good workout. And I feel like I performed pretty good. Getting more and more ready as we get closer to this high rocks. I am probably, or have been, doing a little too much. So I'm going to drop back a little bit and not necessarily do less, I should say, but going to change things a little bit to where I'm doing more shorter, or how do I put this? Basically shorter time, but more intense. Trying to build up the anaerobic rather than the endurance, so to speak. So going to build up some anaerobic threshold as I get closer. And then once I get there, I'm going to win. But that kind of goes along with something I was thinking about. Hopefully help you guys out for today. You may not always be able to do more, but you can always do less. And it's not always that we need to do less, but sometimes it's just that we need to change things up a little bit. Like with this high rocks, the training has to change as I get closer to the event. Like, no longer am I going to be able to improve my endurance between now and the high rocks, but I can up that anaerobic threshold between now and the high rocks, at least just a smidge, right? But sometimes we just have to change our approach to things. Like different obstacles in our way, sometimes instead of going full force at it, maybe we need to go around it, or maybe over it, or maybe we need to stop and take a stand and let the obstacle do the work for us. There's a lot that goes into it, but something to think about for today. And I love you guys, and that's why I hop on here. Try to give little tidbits of information, thoughts that I have, things that I'm working through, things that help me out, and hopefully that helps you guys out in return. Because I love you and I want to see you succeed. So there we go. Let's have an amazing Saturday. I'm back for a second. I don't know if I'll post this or not, but the whole way home from the gym, I've been questioning like everything that I said on my story before. Definitely probably overthinking it, but yesterday or the day before, so it doesn't really matter. One of those 2 days I mentioned not to question yourself so much. Sometimes for me, I question myself down to the tiniest little thing that really doesn't make any difference in the grand scheme of things. But it's always a good practice to examine all those little things that we do. Even now, I'm questioning this whole story, right? But I wanted to make sure that you guys knew I just want to hop on here and be me, be honest, right? On the way home, I realized, okay, I mentioned that it was almost a full high rocks, plus or minus 10 meters or so, blah, blah, blah. Really, it wasn't even that close to a full high rocks. And now that I think about it, it was only minus 10 meters instead of plus or minus. So like, that's what I mean by questioning myself over and over and over again. And same with like, I had to justify in the end of what I was talking about, how I hop on here to try to give you guys something to chew on for the day, right? Or something to help you out. Well, the other day I mentioned not doing that. And still yet here I am doing that. And I guess I just wanted to hop on here and be honest with you guys and let you guys know that I like to hop on here and be honest, talk about my workout, what I'm doing, what I'm training for. And then I like to try to consciously think of something new to talk about that will help somebody, including myself, that will help me and somebody else in their everyday activities, right? And in doing that, it makes me consciously think of different approaches to life and to situations. And it helps me stay disciplined to different aspects of life and our daily activities. And helps me consciously think about new ways. So with that, I love you guys. That's why I hop on here. Nope.
She doesn't like dry screws. But I love dry
Give her
screws.
a full scoop.
Give me a full scoop. I had a full scoop.
Ready?
Is it a full scoop?
No.
Is it a little bit?
A little less?
Yeah, a little less. Baby, I bet I could do a full scoop. Dad?
I bet you couldn't.
I bet I could.
There we go. Oh.
Dad, what did you do? Can I have a full scoop? Guys, I can do bigger ones than her. But I want to try full scoop.
Dad, can she actually try a full scoop?
You got some on your lip. Lick your top lip.
Give him a full scoop.
Wrong tube.
Here, have some water. Honestly, not that bad. Can I have a full scoop? I want a full scoop. I want to show them how it's done. I want to show them how it's done. I want a full scoop. Me too. My mom can't even do a full scoop without crying. Hey, what are you doing? Is that a massage? And I'm blocking her water bottle from her. What? What did you do?
All right. You sure? You ready? Okay.
God. You coughed out all of it. Ha! You coughed out all of it. You don't get a drink of water. I got the I'm torturing your drink of water.
I think that's what you get for making fun of your mom.
Sorry. I'm sorry in that taste. Excuse me. Gross. There. And the mist just went through the full scoop. Mom, you have more than all of us.
For the record, I do not like doing this.
Do you want to do it yourself?
Yeah. Like, oh, been a while since I did that. Oh, right in here. Got it. That is sour. I'm just glad
Your turn, Dad.
I didn't inhale it this time.
Full scoop. Your turn, Dad. Full scoop. Full scoop.
Oh, it keeps getting me.
Full scoop. Full scoop.
My saliva is like in reproduction mode.
Dad.
Right
Your turn, Dad.
now. No.
Your turn, Dad. Look how big that is, guys. Do a full scoop. Yeah, look how big that is. Do full scoop. Lick your lips. Lick your lips. Lick your lips. Lick your lips. You need to lick your lips.
Just so everybody's
Why are you
aware,
chewing?
that
It's
is
powder.
how you do dry scoop. You don't do the water first. You don't do the water after. You freaking do dry scoop only. Dry scoop saliva. That's a dry scoop.
This the mistake people make